Hello and welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be showing you what are the default or pre-built files that Xcode gives us. Come on, let's start. Wait, if you don't know what the heck is going on this video, I need you to check out my playlist of iOS development right now and subscribe to my channel. Come on, let's start now. Now this is where we left off last time. Now some people were asking me about this dark theme because some people are getting light theme, some people are getting dark theme. So what we can do is go on to this Xcode and settings, or I think settings, and here you have this theme. So you can like select whatever theme you want, like basic, civic. Some people also like this light theme, or what you can do is, even if you go here, turn off this, everything will be in light mode. And I think for YouTube light theme would be better because for you and not to strain your eyes on. So I think this one is best, and let me just make my text a little bit bigger using this command plus keys if you are interested. Okay, whenever your app runs, or whenever you run your app onto a simulator, or whenever the app starts, okay, the first thing that loaded is this file, which is the developer card app, or your app name app.swift. So here it is importing Swift UI, which is the UI framework, main, which is main, like any other language. Also when you are coming from Java or C++, the program execution starts from main. So this is the main file. This is a structure, and struct name is developer card app, which is of type app. Now var body, variable body is of type some scene. Now what is a scene? Scene is nothing but it is creating a screen. You can imagine it as a screen or a phone, and in that scene we have a window group which is calling this content view function. Now we haven't talked about functions, and I left off that functions because after learning loops, arrays, etc., I thought you might be in some stress or feeling a little bit dizzy by learning things. Now that's why I haven't told you about functions, but now in the next video we will be learning functions. So we are calling a function which is content view, which is this content view. And here also import Swift UI. Content view is a structure of some view. This resembles a view. We have a body of some kind of view, and in that we have vstack, xstack, stacks. In assets, see, an app is not just about text, right? We have colors, we have images, we have videos, etc. So all that things will be added into this assets folder here. You can make folders also, you can add any other color palettes you want. We'll be looking into that later, but this is how assets work. Now preview content, we are not going to go into this preview content because this is nothing, it's for just the sake of preview. Now you have made your app, but now you want to test it. So how will you test it? Now the disadvantage with this iOS development is you need a MacBook, and to test your apps you need a Apple device or a iPhone. So what you can do is, if you are not having an iPhone, a good news here is you have simulators in this. Simulator is nothing but a type of device which is not physical. Okay, so when you go, you can click here and you can like select any device you want. So mine is iPhone 14 Pro. I'll be testing all my apps in this iPhone 14 Pro. If you are not getting any option here, what you can do is go on to the up, and on this window you have this devices and simulator. So here in the devices I have connected my iPhone with this. So you both need to be like your MacBook and your phone or iPad must be connected with the same Wi-Fi network, and for the first time you need to be connected it via USB cable, your MacBook and your phone. And here you will be getting the name of your device, and when you click on this connect via network, and that's all, you don't need a cable again if you have a physical device. And if you don't have a physical device, come on to this simulator and you can select any simulator you want. Now here I will be selecting here iPhone 14 Pro, and when I click on this run button, here is the run button, click on it. Build succeeded. That's a good news, and that's a good message to see for all the developers here. Now when you are in your full screen of your Xcode, your simulator will always try to run in any different desktop. So this is here my, so what I will do is I will come back here, I will just minimize this and I will squeeze it a little bit, and let me do one thing. I will hover over this and tile window to right side of the screen and my simulator on the left side. Let us see what happens, and I will squeeze this simulator a bit of. If it's not running, what you can do is click on this simulator and shrink the size of this simulator, and now if you try it, like hover over this, click on this window, hover over this, and this on the right side, this on the left side, and now I think awesome. Now you have your simulator and your Xcode on a single screen. Now this is my simulator. See, this is all the apps I built. Now this is our developer card. Now what we are making in this developer card is, let me show you. Here I have, this is developer profile, and I think this is not updated because I updated it. Okay, so now what we will do is we will try to resemble this. So the first thing is we want a photo here. What I will do is I'll just clear this and see how the views are aligned in a vertical manner. So what we will do is we will add a V stack here. We have a V stack, and the first element in the V stack is an image. So I have an image here in my Finder. Let me go into my Finder and find that image of mine here. I will click on this and I will drag it into my, oh shit. Okay, let me cancel this. Let me first open my assets here, and now I will drag it. Now I have my image in this assets. Now what we will do is we'll go on to this content view, and let me minimize this somewhat. Okay, and the V stack, the first view is the image. So image, and in this image, see, this image will always take a string. Now in this string, the name of my image, which is my pic. Now I have my photo, and this is looking so much ugly. So let me resize it. So to resize it, we have a modifier which is thank God resizable. There is no any funky name here, and the aspect ratio of this image is like somewhat weird. So what I will do is aspect ratio and the content mode in that would be fit. Let me try fill this time. No, fit. Let me explain you about this line. Aspect ratio is a modifier which will take content mode. Maybe it is fit or fill. When you take fit, what happens is the aspect ratio of the image will not get disturbed, which means it will be of correct width and height, like there will be no stretching and all. But when you like select fill, what it will do is it will see the parent of it. So the image parent is V stack. So the V stack is of this much size, so it will spread overall. So this is the difference between fill and fit. So now we'll be going with fit. That's it. And see here, the image here is in circular type. So what I will do is I will just click on this, and what was the modifier? I think clip shape. Yeah, clip shape, and the clip shape would be circle. So you might be thinking, see, I am learning this for the first time, and how I will be doing all these things like resizable. There is a modifier named resizable, there's the thing called aspect ratio and clip shape, etc. See, that is why I am here. I'll be telling you what are the basic modifiers, what are the basic things that you need to make an app, and the like advanced thing when you get into your job, and like you are searching for something, you are making an feature, and when you want to know, you can go onto the Google and learn it. This is how development and software field works. Okay, now that's fine, it's in a circular shape, and let me change the frame of this, which means I'll be telling this image to be of this size. So the frame, and in the frame we have width, let me give this 50, okay, sorry, 100, 200, okay, and height also 200. So even when you give only width or only height, as the content mode is fit, it will not like stretch or do anything. Now the first part is done. In the second part, which is the name, so as we know, text Muhammad Mubashir, and the font would be title, and it is bold, right? So dot bold, it's simple as that. That is why we love Swift UI, because all the things are like simple and they do what the name says, like resizable, font, bold, frame, etc. Now after this, I have a small thing here which says my designation of iOS developer, but because of the color I am not able to see it. So what I will do is dot, not for this, let me add again a text here, and this is iOS developer, and the foreground color would be white. Now you can't see this white because the background is also of color white, but when we will be adding this background, you will be able to see that designation also. Now this VStack is done, and what we will do is, let me add a divider here. So let me put on my glasses because my eyes are straining due to this white effect. Now this divider I gave here, which gave this a pretty line here. Okay, now after this we have a text called skills, and this is of font headline, I suppose, not headline. Or what you can do is give a system size, which will help us take a size like 40. 40 is much big, okay, 30 is better. Now skills, after skills we have 4 images here, and then we have this text and a button. Now let me tell you what this button does here is, so this is our app, and when you click on this contact me, what will happen is it will redirect and open a link which you will give, and I gave my YouTube channel link here. So when you click on this button, that link will get opened. So for now I am stopping this video here because my eyes are getting strained, and I don't have a back support as well. As you have seen, my location is changed for now. So that's all for now. I think you have learned somewhat, and that's enough. And if you want, you can try this 4 images like we have done for this image, the up one. You can try the same for these 4 images as well. And that's all for this video. In the next video we'll be learning about functions, and then we'll be continuing this app, and there is lot more to come. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want you to subscribe to my channel right now. Bye bye.